I don't even know how to start this video, to be honest with you. I mean, I could say I scripted this, but I really didn't script this. I really don't know how to start this video. I need to speak up more, but you get it. Let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah, I'm back. No, I'm not. I'm not back. I don't even know where to start. It's been a while since I showed my face on video, because y'all saw my last video, which is just me posting those numbers, just giving y'all a trailer and a date. I really don't show my face like that because I'll go into detail about it, but that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is a celebration for me. So March 10th, it is currently March 11th, was my 1 year transformation. So March 10th was my 1 year transformation. I could say I celebrated, but I really didn't. I didn't really do anything, you know. Still worked out, still chilled, never, you know, took focus on the training. I think the hardest thing is like just being able to talk about it. We come back on here and say something about it, you know. But I'm gonna give you a little backstory, because you know when you look from front to back, from all the stuff that I've been through, I'm just very happy and pleased, you know. So I just go ahead and start from the beginning. So March 10th, when I took this picture, I was sitting there like, oh man. It wasn't even think about that. I was like, this was post getting out of a relationship. It's been a month since I was out of a relationship. It was I was in track season, you know, and I thought it was fantastic, you know. And then I like took my shirt off, and I realized, like, I walked past myself in the mirror about to take a shower, and I look at myself, I'm like, ew, that's not right. But at the same time, coronavirus was going on around this time, so spring break was happening. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna spring break, take advantage of it, start working out. So I took a picture before, and that picture was just for like supposed to be for a week worth. And so I took that picture. I was like, okay, well, let's see what we can do in a week. So I worked it all that week, and I was like, got a little satisfied, you know. I was happy because it was a 9-day break, and I was like, okay, I get to come back, show people what I've been doing. They'd be like, oh, you've been working out? They'd be like, yeah. I don't know. I didn't know if I was gonna keep up with it though. You know, in the past I have done it. You know, y'all know that summer I did work out some because I wanted to gain weight and get better. You know, because of the past summer, it was 2018 summer. Yeah, 2018 summer. No, it was 2019 summer. Yeah, 2019 summer is when I started. I looked at it, and I was like, that's when I bought my dumbbells and all that, and I saw growth, but I really didn't see growth because I had to stop because of band camp. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna stop. It was fun while it lasted. So then I didn't want to stop. I could say I got distracted. I had distractions around me, and I didn't really like get back into basics of what I wanted to do. So those distractions really distracted me and made me to where I forgot about what I wanted to do. What was my purpose? I just forgot my purpose. So I just was chasing happiness, just chasing my straight up happiness. And there's nothing wrong with chasing your happiness, but when you chase your purpose, happiness comes with it. So I was just in a blur. So fast forward to March 10th, I say about coronavirus is spiking, and then in like sometime into the week I was working, and they said, yeah, they're doing online school from now on. And I was like, well, I didn't work hard for nothing. That's what I thought. At first I was like heartbroken because I was like, I did all this for nothing. And I had to realize to myself, this can keep coming up to myself in my life. I keep realizing that I'm not doing it for myself. I'm doing it for others. And I had to realize that it's not about them, it's about you. I had to figure out what I wanted. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna keep doing it. I didn't think too much about it, and I was just gonna keep doing it. I say I got like about a weekend, I stopped. I don't know why, I just stopped. And then, y'all gonna hear me say this a lot, but I saw Creed 1, and I saw the montage, and I saw how hard Creed was working and how hard Michael B. Jordan was. And I was like, oh yeah, that's nice, inspiring. So I said, that same exact day, I said, I'm getting back on it, getting back on my grind. So it's from March 10th, it was about 2 weeks into where I had to fully register and say, where it snapped and said, hey, what are you doing? Let's get back into it. So I started to get back into it. I started to work out more. I started to get my diet. And the toughest thing was getting the judgment. I say the judgment was the hardest when you have other people looking at you thinking it's not gonna work. They don't think you're gonna gain weight. They don't think you're gonna, you just don't think it. You don't think it at all. And so that was very hard for the first beginning. You know, people say the eating and then the drinking. I didn't start the gallon of water until like summer, but the eating was like, it was tough. But I still had the eager to, like, still want to do it. So I was working out once a day, you know, still grinding. Sometimes I'll do 2 days. Some days I would do 2 days. And yeah, then the summer hits. It's like, so I was grinding. It was like 3 months. It was like we were like in quarantine for 3 months, counting March. And so we got out of quarantine. Everybody's playing basketball. I said, you know what? Let's go celebrate. Let's go outside. Let's go hang out with some friends. So I hanging out with my friend Jason Jackson, playing basketball. We were playing at the, like, elementary school. I said, you know what? Let's just go to the course. Everybody was there. So I was like, oh snap! It's deep, you know. And I didn't realize that there were some people that I knew up there. So they haven't seen me in like 3 months. So I haven't seen them in 3 months. It was 3 to 2 months actually. Let me stop capping. It was 2 to 3 months. And so I was like, you know what? Yeah, I just walked over there because it was an open court. They were all over there. And so eventually they all look at me and they're like, then it's like it was like oh, you got bigger. I was like, thank you, you know. I wouldn't say I was proud of myself yet, but I was very pleased, you know, at that time. And it just made me want to keep grinding, keep going. So eventually, like, that night goes on, and about a week goes by. Let me stop. So that same night, people were noticing how much bigger I got, because there was people commenting on me. I had took my shirt off, and then there were some people from the past track team. They were like, yeah, they said, what sport he do? And he was somebody named Christian. He knew me. He said, oh, he does track. That's why he looked like that. I was like, okay. So I guess I had the track body finally. And so week goes by. You know, I just watching Creed. You know, just feeling inspired. Then I decided to watch Creed 2. No, I didn't even watch Creed 2 yet. So I talked to Diego. Y'all know that I'm gonna speak past this and tell it already. I talked to Diego. I said, hey, let's make a video. I'm trying to inspire some people, you know what I'm saying? So I haven't even thought about that. So I had this video. It's called the music I chose for it before I chose Ice Cold for Grateful was gonna be it's gonna be longer. It's gonna be like 10 minutes. It was gonna be Lord Knows and Fighting Strong by Ludwig, my favorite producer. So I was like, okay, bet. So I'm gonna do that. And then Diego was like, it's a little bit too long. I don't know about that, because at the time I didn't have that money like that either. So I was like, okay, you know what? Fine, let's do this. I said, we should start choosing songs. He gave me Icon by Jaden Smith. He was like, nah, that's too cocky. I was like, nah, I don't want that. Then I just started listening to Creed 2 playlist, and I was like, let me just start listening to it. I tap on Ice Cold, I'm like, that's it right there. That's it. And I just kept saying, oh yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah. I said, this one is it. Sent it to him. He's like, all right, bet, we'll get on to it. I'll do it for you. So the first day we recorded, I'm just speeding past ahead because y'all know the story already. If you go back and watch my old videos. So like I was still grinding. I was still getting bigger. I was getting buff as much as I could. And yeah, we filmed the video. I would say we filmed some of the video before I went to the course. We did that. We had to hop a fence to get into the stadium because we weren't allowed anywhere really. So this is still in quarantine when I filmed it first. This is when I started making it up. Then we filmed the second half of it after quarantine, and we just start going everywhere. We start filming, we start hanging out the car effect and all that. You know all that. But the biggest thing that I really liked about that video was like, it was just how I wrote it out, scripted it, and you know, Diego, how he shot it was just fantastic. I'm amazed by it every single time I watch it. But yeah, but one thing I did find myself doing was I wanted it to be, I wasn't doing it for myself again. Like again, I kept that same thing of me not doing it for myself was a problem. It's like, what am I doing? This is not about me. What am I doing? So I said, you know what? So I uploaded it to Instagram. So people I've been hyping over a week. I said, yeah, this is my video. Go check it out. So I uploaded on YouTube. Got 16 likes. Like maybe just a glitch. So I deleted it, reposted it, and I said there was technical difficulties with the video. Uploaded it. Got 32 likes. I said, that's when it led to me to say, you know what, social media is not it for me. So I deleted my Snapchat, my Instagram, because they were affecting me, distracting me, and that's when I really start turning up inside the gym, and I start really started doing me. So I was like, okay, well, we found out what was distracting me, and that's when I started to check off the list of things that were distracting me, start kicking them out my life. Like, you gotta go, this gotta go, that gotta go, this, that. I was just throwing stuff out of there. It's like it's like spring cleaning. But it's just, I wanted to reinvent Jalen. Jalen wanted to reinvent himself and not do things for others anymore. Like, don't get me wrong, doing things for others is fantastic, but it takes a toll on you, and you realize you forget who you are. So that video was, I feel like again, every time I think about the video, I like it and I hate it at the same time, because I feel like I like it because of the way I worked on it and how I focused on what I wanted, but at the same time, I wanted other people to like it instead of what I liked it. I was satisfied with it. But now when I watch it, I'm like, you did a fantastic job. You shouldn't worry about what other people thought about it. So I uploaded the video past a few times. So that's the end of the summer. Then you get to first semester of college, and I'm like, I'm kind of like, my physique is like big, and everybody's like, that's when it was like kind of swole. I'm gonna say that it did go down a little bit in the first semester, but I'm gonna get to that. So everybody looked at me and said, you play football? I said, no. They said, well, you look like it. I'm like, nah, I worked out all quarantine. I gained 15 pounds to 10 pounds. They were like, oh, snap, that's dope. So yeah, I wasn't working out how I wanted to. Like the first week of college, I was just doing push-ups. Like I did about 200 push-ups every day, and I felt like that was my workout. But it really wasn't. It wasn't really helping me. It was giving me that pump, but not like the pump I was getting from like lifting weights. So eventually I gave up for something. I gave up for I gave up for 2 weeks. Then I gave up for another 2 weeks. So I gave up for a whole really month in this process. A month of process and stuff I could have been doing, but I gave up because I felt like it wasn't right for me. So far, it's been a month, but we'll get to the winter. So the process, I was not feeling it. So I was like, you know what, I give up. I gave up on my diet. I gave up on everything. You know, I was like, I'm gonna take a break. So I took about 2 weeks off, and I said, you know what, I don't know what got me, something clicked again. It's always that click. It comes back to me. It says, what are you doing? I guess I was watching a YouTube video and it got me more inspired and say, you know what, get back to it. So I went to Walmart that day, got me some resistant bands. So those work just like weights, but sometimes you can say they're better because they're better on your joints. So I got those and I started working out with those. They started helping me a lot. And I had to do them by myself too. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna be grinding like crazy. So I did that, and it wasn't like hardcore like I was doing back when I was in I won't call it Creed days, my Creed days, but I was moving. I was pushing myself. Then eventually I got to it was winter break, so I was like, okay. I started a documentary, and I was like, okay, I'm finna start this, and I'm finna pick up the camera every day and film myself, because that's when I was gonna start manhood. But that's coming to the summer. You'll see that. And manhood is what I'm making right now. That's why I'm not really uploading like that. I'm kind of filming some of that stuff right now, kind of working with some people backdoor and all that. You'll see that in the future. But I really was trying to pick up the camera every day, work out, go to work. I was working, and I realized I couldn't do that. I got to the third day, the fourth day of doing it, and I was like, I can't do this. So I had to take another week off of eating right, filming, and just working out. So if you notice, like some of my videos, they were uploaded like, that's why I stopped like in the middle of the week, because I just said, no, I can't do this anymore. I had to put the camera down, I had to put the computer down, and I said, I can't do this, I can't. I felt overwhelmed because I was uploading 5 videos every day, and I just felt like it wasn't me. I was just doing it just because. And some of those videos, the videos y'all saw were filmed like 2 weeks ahead of time. So I was already planning to take a break, but I just like, I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't. So I set everything down for a week. So that's a month and a week. So where I just sat down and stopped that. That's 5 weeks of not processed stuff I could have been doing. So I said, you know what, take a break. And so eventually the whole winter break, I just started lining up what did I want to do. Then that whole week I said, okay, do this, that, and we'll get back into it. So I started scheduling myself out on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I wake up at 3 o'clock to 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock a.m. to go work out at the gym. just so I can go to work at 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. So I was like, okay. So I got up every day, worked out. Well, I was working out every day, but Tuesdays and Thursdays when I was waking up early to get them workouts in too. I was working out 2 days. I was working out, yeah. I was working out 2 times a day, every day, straight. You know, Saturdays and Sundays, sometimes I would take those off because of the extreme body pain I would have, but I was working out every day. Now, I was not running like I was, to be honest with you, but I was in fantastic shape. I was like, you could say weightlifting shape, but I was in shape. I was really in shape, and I was really proud of myself. So I get back this semester, and you could say we're here now, but we're not really here. And January hits, and I'm still working out hard, and I realize I gotta go back to school. So I'm like, okay, well, we finna be grinding in school regardless. I don't care what it is. So I bought myself an Instant Pot. I start buying a whole bunch of things so I can improve myself while I'm in this doing right now. And it's working. I'll tell you that right now, it's working. I started to get into certain hobbies. I'm not gonna get into detail about it. You'll see that in the future. But I started just start doing things like crazy. But at the same time, in the winter break, I would say I was forgetting about the outside world. I was inside more. I was inside myself more. And other people kind of like ridiculous. They would like hate me for it, but I would be like, I can't really explain it. But hold up, that's a little story, my bad. But I just I was so many people were telling me. My friend Kobe even said to me, he said, you never come out and hang out anymore. One, it was cold. Two, I found lack of motive. I found outsourced sources, lack of my attention. I didn't need to bring attention to it. I feel like they were just a distraction for me, and I didn't need any time to spend with it. I didn't want to spend time with it at all. And I didn't realize it was bad until I just started rejecting everything. It started going out. I started flaking on everybody. I was like, let me stop that. It's not right. So getting it right now, it was hard. I'm not gonna lie. It was very hard to where I am right now. I'm satisfied. I can finally say that I'm proud of myself, because you know it took me a while to be able to say I'm proud of myself. You know, I always wanted more. But I can say now that I'm proud of myself, because you know it's not just me saying it towards myself. It's other people saying it towards me too. The other day, before a race, somebody was commenting how shredded I was, and I was like, thank you, I appreciate it. That means a lot. Small things like that meant a lot to me, because it's like, it shows me that if I keep going on this path that I'm going, it's gonna lead to my purpose. Stop chasing my happiness, start chasing my purpose. Merch will be coming soon. But I'm just happy overall. I'm very proud of myself. I could say it's a roller coaster. It's a roller coaster, you know. It's a very hard roller coaster, you know. Working out, well, as I'm saying, working out, it's a mental game. This is a very, very mental game. You know, focusing on myself is like, it was kind of hard. You could say, I got done so much for other people in my many years, but when I finally could shut down and focus on myself, it was hard. Most people can just do it just because, but it was hard. But I can keep saying I'm proud, you know. I'm just happy. I'm just happy overall. I'm just so much happy. I'm happier, you know. Not looking any towards where to see any type of relationship. You know, that's another thing that was distracting me, trying to get a girlfriend. That was distracting me, and now I realize I said, no, there's no point of that. It's really no point of that. It's all Jalen. It's Jalen time. Like you say, prime time is Jalen time. So I don't even know what to say, because you know, every time I look at the picture from the before and after, I'm just like, wow. You've learned so much in a year, and you've done so much in a year, and you're doing so much, and I'm just proud of you. You know, I'm really making this video for myself, so I can see myself in a year again, and it'll be my 2-year anniversary, and I get to see how I am. You know, how much I've matured from this first time from 2020 to 2021 to 2022. You know, that's really for. I don't really care about the likes, the views. I don't care about that. You know, that's why when I started this video, it wasn't all like hyped up, because I'm sick of that. I'm sick of tired of doing all this BS of having to impress people. I don't want to impress nobody. I want to impress myself. Impress myself is like in it's just improving on myself, improving to the quality of my videos, improving all that. I can give two craps about what the people care. I don't care if I don't make any money for this. I don't care if I get YouTube famous. I don't care anymore. What I do care about is my quality of myself and how I preserve myself and how I project my energy towards others. Because if I don't improve on myself, then there's no point. There's no point. The only thing that I think we're born on this earth for is to serve our purpose. You're not here to serve your purpose and you're lost. And I just gotta thank God too. It's just like, for the most part, I'm a loss for words, because when nobody else is by your side, he is. And I'm just very happy. I'm so happy. It may not look like that right now, but I'm kind of emotional, but I'm so happy for myself. I've grounded my butt off, and I'm just proud of myself. And I'm gonna keep going, you know. Just thank y'all. If I get one view on this, one like, I really don't care. I don't really care. I'm really open. I would turn to private video, but I'm just giving y'all an update. That's it. Because I keep getting comments saying this guy needs more views. It's not about the views. It's not about the people. It doesn't matter about the subscribers. It's not about the likes. It's not about none of that. Honestly, it's just about me finding my purpose. That's it. I don't know what else to say. I guess this is it. I haven't done this in a while, but I guess I'll see y'all later. Tune in for the summer. Should get some uploads then. Maybe not. If not, just bear with me. You will be getting some you will get some content out of me. But it's gonna be a new chapter. Very new chapter. It's not gonna be the same Jalen anymore. I think I changed that a lot. Y'all seen my YouTube channel, it's changed a lot. Like, I haven't uploaded videos, but I've changed a lot of things. I've deleted a lot of videos. A lot of things are gone now. So I feel like y'all know the energy I'm projecting, but you'll see it in the future. But thank y'all so much for tuning in today's video. You say like a TED Talk. Just thank y'all. Peace out. Chase your happiness. No. Chase your purpose, not your happiness. Peace out. I'll see y'all later.